I'm like half awake. Today has been the day. Okay, we were trying to get to court. Let's go this way. I think the court's this way. Go all the way to the other side of the freaking complex here. Yeah, I mean, I caught up on some sleep. I could have stayed longer, but. Laura again.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Alora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry.
Video scene, dude, is straight up a murderer. We'll see. Holding cell. Right here.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Selkath seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed. Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Alasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith when I turned Alasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my heroes cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. No, what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. Found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it. The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do? You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye. If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Auto City officials might even place KotOR sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without KotOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
Shit.
No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KotOR in danger. No, I won't. Look, I may have done something stupid, and it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KotOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolie. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Well, nice. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the warden. Wherever he is. Alright. It's time to face the charges. Okay, let's do that shit. Objection!
Well, that didn't go well. If I'm ever on trial, remind me not to ask you for help.
No!
Wow, I didn't like get to mention that the Sith planted evidence and so forth. That's crazy.
Got something on your mind? You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me, justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Hey there. Okay.
Guess I can get rid of Jolie now.
Yes?
Alright, now we're kicking butt. Blah blah blah, so go away, map on. Go to the underwater thing, kill that guy, but he's on Dantooine. Plus. There's his brother. Good guy. Must we? I totally would go to all these side quests.
tune kuna muli ra chiwa aita kan kichana chupornipo kun muli chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi i muli chiwi aita ka.
Maybe, if I got time. I think this like places this way anyway. Oh, let's not make the same mistake I did last time.
Tonghai tuam gigi yumalith pa ang ikotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chuay sa haudonga. Yumalith ka ikotun. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chuay sa haudonga. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut.
He just insulted me.
Gigi yumalit pa ang ikotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chuay sa haudonga.
Would be went too far. Didn't actually have to come down this way. I wonder when Darth Brandon's gonna show up.
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay haudonga. Tolbada bonk tonghai tuam gigi yumalit pa ang ikotu. Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Rundi haudonga kuhungabi. Wana kundes.
What assassination?
Kachi chu ay haudonga. Inkin kuno bamulirachi. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudunga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut.
Thanks for telling that to a complete stranger, dude.
Bolawana chikni.
Hey, Pineapple. Going to assassinate someone, get some dark side points. I'm such a good Jedi.
Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yinkotu. Tulpada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kachi chu ay thaudung. Kachi chu ay thaudunga. Inkin kuno bamulirachi takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudunga. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yinkotu.
Yeah, these people are bad people, but I'm assassinating them, so apparently that's good. And then I force stun you.
What?
Force stun is so broken. I don't know what happened. He just collapsed. Looked like a heart attack. Made by lightsabers. I mean, they're bad people who can hurt the Republic, but I guess I should arrest them. I don't have that option. I mean, I'm not actually doing it for the Republic, I do it for a secret group of people who are trying to aid the Republic in their own special way. I didn't need to come down here. Yeah. Well, in the first guy I assassinated, he was in jail, and there was a jailer nearby, and I just walked over to the computer panel, told it to gas him. He collapsed and died. No, it didn't just gas him; it gassed him and electrocuted him at the same time. And that jailer seemed to not notice. It's a whole. It must have been a heart attack. In fact, I think his body is still there. Oh, I forgot where Shady Guy's at. This way. I like how it's like, what's their forensics gonna do? Like, well, there's obviously lightsaber burns. Who here has lightsaber? this not where the dude was? No. Dang it. This place looks too much alike all the time. So now I need to go in there. He named me a fast travel system. It's this one. I should go on the map, just like click, appear over, and I need to be. Like once you've discovered it. Yeah, there's my dude. Okay. I did your dirty for you. Some gloves, huh? It's gonna be +1 dex. This gives me +4 strength. I don't need +4 strength. Those would go to other dude. We would probably take that weapon too. Not upgradable. Nope. Staying with my lightsaber. No, not you. Guessing how these guys don't put their weapons away. She's got her lightsabers out. She's just got her guns unholstered. Can't remember if KotOR 2 has it where they'll put their weapons away or not. Guess I'll find out after I beat this, eventually. Sith. I wanted the Republic base. Did I miss it again? Oh, there it is. Okay. Now to do a storyline mission. Apparently the Republic's illegal underwater mining facility has gone quiet. They want me to go find out what the problem is. Look, I mean seriously, this dude just had like a heart attack. I don't know what happened to him. Like I was just standing by this computer console that controls what happens in this jail cell with that guy and that guy and that guy way over there. And I mean, I was just watching cartoons on the control panel and he collapsed after being electrocuted to death. do this. Antidote. Uh-oh. It's gonna be like some weird deep Star 6 aliens type thing.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away. No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold. The cell cath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere, and the cell cath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks, the Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the cell cath, like us. That doesn't mean it's not still out there, watching, waiting.
Commiserating.
Back to the surface, yes. No! There's something out there. It got the other submersible already.
You got a better idea for getting us out of here? Huh?
We can't leave until you do something. Blow up the entire station, maybe. That might distract whatever it is long enough for us to escape to the surface. But all the machinery and stuff is in the southern half, and that's been flooded. There might still be environmental suits around, but the cell cath might have laid their eggs in them. No! I locked the door so the cell cath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for. If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Well, you have fun starving to death. Yeah, I think he's crazy. But that won't stop me from looting these footlockers. That's a big old thing. Okay, he's kind of sketchy. Money, 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 and a thermal detonator. Welcome to Rapture. Take that, you ruffian. God dang, I love her. I got her with like extra crit abilities and stuff like that. Her crit should be like half the time. Her lightsabers do like 30 damage. Up to 30 damage. Something like that. Ooh, I'm running out of spikes. That sucks. See, how is that not like dark side stuff? Yeah, 2's expensive. Not worried about patrol droids until I can stun them. Her. Her. Overloading the computer on I'm at. Yeah. Good enough.
Yeah?
Let's Ripper, Mandalorian heavy pistol. Physical damage. 6 physical damage, but plus 1 to 10 versus droids. Fighting droids.
Sure.
Jedi Master Robe. Wearing a Jedi Master Robe.
Yes?
I have 35 repair parts. Jeez. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, here comes my droid. You jerk. Okay. Attribute bonus. Dex. Skills. Fair at 17, so we're good there. Wow, no wonder computer use sucks so bad. Alright. Feats. +2. Bitter Flurry. blaster deflection rolls. 6 blaster deflection rolls. Do like that. Dexterity. Let's get 2 strength. I need strength. This one to Dex. Poison. We'll do that one for now. You go first. I need to buy some ion grenades. Whatever, let's just kick his ass. 1 minute. Had to let the dogs out. They saw a plastic bag and went nuts, floating around in the wind. Oh. Just re-stun him. Well, that was overkill.
Yeah?
You're up, mission.
Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm Broom Kid.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food. The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy. No, 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 no. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, or where the KotOR is. Few fishies there. And many fishies in between the water. No, 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 no.
Wow. I couldn't force persuade him.
Only the ones left in the south.
Try that again.
No, only.
Wow.
Don't know. Go ahead. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry. Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Alright, thank you, dude.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple. Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Alright, I'll go check out the dogs again real quick. Be right back. Alright, mission accomplished. Where am I? Didn't even notice me. Restricted by armor. Oh. Oh, I can't even use. Are you shitting me? I can't even use the lesser version that doesn't require armor. Oh god. Okay. like I'm gonna switch over to robes faster than I thought. I'm gonna miss you. 6 defense. 2-6 Jedi Master. He's gonna tank. Oh well. About time I start looking the part, I guess. On the other hand, if they can't hit me, I don't need armor. Scientist memo.
Sure.
Response to those Firax and shards outside managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a something which should scare them off. Uh-oh. Well, probably more of a way to get clear of the station. What does she have? She doesn't need strength gauntlets, but I have her with strength gauntlets. Trying to remember 3rd edition Star Wars rules. Dexterity allows you to hit, strength adds to your damage. So he may want the strength gauntlets. Let's get rid of that. And back his response package. Get rid of that. Add the gloves. Damage does go to +1. Sure. That was cardio gives +3 fortitude. Don't need that. Okay.
Yes?
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
Yes?
Pressure door.
What?
Yes?
Don't want to go outside yet.
Huh?
Sure.
Thanks for not helping, guys. He just deflected that blast. G projector. It's a lightsaber upgrade. Nothing else in here. You just murdering people. Alright. Everybody feeling healthy?
Yeah? Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Huh?
Yes?
No, I'm not gonna repair him. I've been everywhere? Looks like it. Airlock and airlock. Alright. Let's go to the closest airlock. Which is this way. So how are we all gonna fit in one environment suit? Let's go to the other airlock. You only have one environment available to proceed to the airlock. All farmers will have to stay behind until you return. Shits, but okay. Guess it answered my question. Could have fit mission in here with me. So I have the sonic emitter.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I am Broom Kid.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcats killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcats swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something.
The membrane.
Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcats. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay. I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Hrackert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcast mutants running around looking for dinner. I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcast. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
With the sharks. Is that an invisible wall, or am I just stuck on something? Oh. Okay, that would just lead me back inside the facility. Shit. Let's see how this connects up. Use force push to make yourself go faster, dude. How did they get in here?
What?
What? Why does it look like there's a passageway here? That's weird. Must be a different level or something. We really need to make another one of these. And that'll just lead to the other end. I'm not gonna wait for you. Except for right here. What's up, my dude? You get eaten by a shark.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with
Hey, I have a sonic emitter. Come back. So where are we going? Apparently this way. That looks blocked off. This way then. Do I force on that shark and save the guy? Didn't do a damn thing. Nobody here but me. Instant kill. I like that shit. Just have an infinite amount of uses. He's holding his lightsaber. He's just so used to it. All by myself. What are you doing, my dude? Kill them! Kill them!
Oh my god, dude, what are you doing? Move! Why can't I stasis this one? Okay. Let's go over here. Freaking thermal detonator. Oh, god damn it. Killing me, Smalls. I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover. Well, a consular, but, you know. There was a mine there. Squishy. Alright. Now to let my force recharge. Feel better. Alright. Good time for a little doggy color maintenance. People in a force field.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Pharaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Can I not force control his brain? Yeah, attacking that isn't going to help me.
What? What do you want? Go away! You'll let the Pharaxa and the Selkath...
Oh, okay.
Yes, you're a friend. You'll protect us. You won't let the Pharaxa eat us. You'll keep the Selkath away. I'll unlock the door, but you have to come in quickly. I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me.
I forgive you, but my lightsaber doesn't.
Scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad.
We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firaxan sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Cellcath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
I thought everyone was dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm KotOR, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Cellcaths started screaming too. And they turned on us. It may have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the KotOR vent. That might explain a few things too. Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KotOR. It would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KotOR as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother. I don't know. It must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do. The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KotOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
The dude's voice sounds familiar. That Liquid Snake again? Sort of Sith officer that was definitely Liquid Snake.
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Cellcath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KotOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift. You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water. Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the Kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the Kolto. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Yeah, you guys are here illegally, so... I will destroy your machines. And I want the rest of my team. Breath mask. God dang mines that I can't see. Mission. Sea floor. That's probably where I gotta go next. I'm sure you'd like to use freezing grenades down here. Alright. Some machinery. Let's go play with that. Oh, 03 million. Petroleum unstable at 4 million, saying in pressure would rupture a container pod. So I need 4 million? Okay. Transfer from container. Okay. Injector pod. injector to container. Okay. If I transfer it back. Oh. Need 4 million. So I need 2 million. 1 million. Wait a minute. Let's see. Alright, 2. Let's dump the injector. Transfer from container to injector. So at least 2. Never been good at these things. We transfer that 2 there. Fill that up to 3. Which gives me nothing. I would just refill that. Fill that. Oh. Alright, yeah. Fill container pod. Transfer container to injector. Yep. There's the big fish thing. Let's save in case it eats me. And there's my star map. Warp speed here. reveal the more important pieces of the puzzle. Alright. More or less done with this planet. Now the long fucking ass walk back. Let's see what's over here. Hey, it's you guys. Alright. Everybody's safe. Oh, it's Darth Brandon.
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you, but you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself. Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Whatever you say, buddy.
What is it?
What?
Fuck Darth Brandon up.
For the order!
Oh, I even stunned him. That even gets better. That was the end of Darth Brandon. Light armor. I mean, I don't know who I'd give it to.
Sure.
Wait, I'm wearing Darth Brandon's armor? I guess I am. Right, Pineapple? I'm pretty sure Brandon's armor is going to mess with my ability to use certain force powers. What happened to that guy? Oh, they probably killed him. Under the sea. I've totally got to use Darth Brandon in a Star Wars RPG. If I'm ever actually able to get a group together to play.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility? Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto? It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors? Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map? As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
I'll get a light side point for saving the environment. Not to mention you guys were there illegally. If they'd have found out, you guys wouldn't be getting any Kolto at all. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. It was a heart attack. Be forced to take you by force with force. You'll never take me alive! Uh-oh. Yeah, research, not harvesting. Oh, shit, harvesters. Did I say harvesters? Yeah, if I'd have killed it, it'd probably been real bad. Okay. Must gather your party before venturing forth. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Frigate's mission.
Huh?
Yes?
This leads back to the ship. Oh, I killed them, sorry. Had I known you wanted them, I wouldn't have exterminated them. Oh well. Darth Brandon's armor. Oh, I need to give her her weapon back. $2,000 apiece. ion grenades, though. You had that Ripper, I think.
Yes?
Gone. Oh, so I'm supposed to go deal with her stuff on Mandalore first before dealing with Brandon. Oh well.
Yeah, what do you want? I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We razed whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice. Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition. I have no time or patience for cowards. They deserve to be hunted down and exterminated like vermin. There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later. Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something... Hey, don't... A real warrior knows there anything... Your choice.
Just give me some drugs.
Got something. No, I never did I? Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on. To bed. I'm old and tired, you know. How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask? So I could. Not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued. Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick. Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Hey, Nomi Sunrider. Awesome.
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day. Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Got something on your mind?
It's really good writing here, because he's just as boring as a real elderly person. Where are we going? Okay. I was going to the Stowaway's home planet next. She'd have just waited.
Yes. I have been bothered by something of late. I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling. I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
Go on. You mean?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But
just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist. I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
foreshadowing.
Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Pretty sure I don't need to talk to Mission anymore, which I'm not even sure. It's over here. They were movie. I don't want to talk about your brother. I want a security spec.
Sorry.
I want those robes, Bastola.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Alright. Bastola. Oh, I have two sets of dark joe. Well, you can keep those then. Oh, those are Jedi Master robes.
How can I help? Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you? I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak.
What about my charm?
I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Mutual attraction?
Mutual attraction? I never said...
She did.
It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
She wants my lightsaber.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available. You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient. Must you be so frustrated? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn. I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested. You are a very odd man. Do you
I don't know what you're talking
I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Wait, no, but I know you love me. Or you love it.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
See, she wants me to come. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. I may come back and play some No One Lives Forever. I gotta eat some lunch and stuff, but we'll see. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Take it easy.